Hi, welcome to this video. So today I'm going to discuss what is microplastic and how microplastic have even reached into human internal organs and even to human milk in the breast of human female. So of course plastic has been one of the revolutionary invention in the human history in the 1900s. Now this invention of course made life much more easier in all part of the world in most of our spheres of life. Of course a lot of things that we use today and we have been using contains plastic or are made by plastic. Now of course the degree of the plastic in each of these products are different and we cannot live without plastic in today's world. So that is the kind of dependency on plastic that we have. So microplastic is any plastic which is 5 millimeter in length of any plastic. So that is what is called as microplastic. Now these kind of microplastic has of course been discovered from the most unreachable parts of the world such as Himalayas and also in the deeper in the oceans. Now this also means that the ways in which how we have been using and polluting our planet using plastic is unprecedented and has even reached into human cells, human bodies, human blood and human milk. So that is the scariest moment for us to reflect back that what has plastic done, and of course a lot of these things are evolving and a lot of scientific research are ongoing. So what I am going to do in this video is to look at some of these research and then look back trying to see if we can reduce the use of plastic. So let us first of all look at some of these studies and research that talk about the amount of microplastic in human bodies, in the environment and in the bodies of animals and so on. So this is from the National Ocean Service, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration from the US, talking about the microplastic. So microplastic is basically plastic debris that can come in all shapes and sizes, but those that are less than 5 millimeters in length or are about the size of pencil eraser are generally called as microplastics. So this is what is sort of a definition from this particular organization saying that what is microplastic. This is again another article in the Guardian that shows that how microplastics were found in the human breast milk for the first time. This is an article from 2022. Here also you would see a lot of research have been cited, and how this particular study that was conducted in Italy, where an Italian team of scientists dictated that the proof of the microplastics presence in the blood milk increases, and like of course a lot of other vulnerability for the human health, and also bunch of other studies that also finds similar results, where the human milk now do have the presence of what is called the microplastic. So this is again to kind of show you that how microplastics, according to the recent new science and research, there are evidences to say that there are microplastic found in the human breast. So if you're interested, of course you can look at some of these particular studies, and these research are available in the public domain for you to have a look at. Now this is a Guardian story which says that how microplastics were found in the human blood for the first time, quoting some of the studies actually. So some of the studies which were done on microplastic pollution and how that was the microplastic pollution was detected from the human blood from the 80% of the people who were tested. Now this particular research which was conducted has been quoted here, and have said that scientists from the University of Amsterdam in Netherlands, which was the first kind of indication that how we have polymer particles in our blood. So there are also like other studies that said that indicated which were published in the Journal of Environment International that also significantly shown that how there was plastic content in the human blood. So this is again a bunch of studies that if you're interested that you can look at some of these, and this particular news story that shows that how there has been bunch of studies that showed that how there are now microplastics in the human blood. This is again another article from the Lancet Planetary Health. Lancet is one of the world's leading health journal that talks about the microplastic and the human health and how it's an urgent problem. So of course, to scientifically say that what exactly is the impact on human health by the microplastic, there are studies ongoing and we need more time to say this, but of course it's not going to be that the microplastic would make any positive impact in human, animal or fish or any other organisms. Now that is to say that of course we have to really start thinking about the amount of per capita plastic use, particularly the single-use plastic, which is being banned from countries, but of course there are also countries that have not banned single-use plastic even now. So of course it's all come down to the individual as well as the industrial massive use of plastic and as well as the recycling of the plastic. Of course plastic remains as plastic even if it is recycled, of course. So what is the most important part of this crisis or the problem is that the production of the plastic has to really go down, and or it should nearly be stopped. Now one of the most important thing that you and me can do is that, you know, if we influence people who use plastic and we ourselves stop using plastic, that's going to be one of the biggest intervention in this, along with of course a lot of national, state and other regulatory mechanisms that make regulations on the use of plastic that need to be pushed. So that's what we need to do. Of course it's quite a worrying situation that we have when we see that our bodies, animals bodies, even the fish bodies, the food that we eat, the water that we drink do have contents of microplastic. So what we need to immediately do is of course massively reduce our use and also try to influence the use of plastic anywhere in the world if that's possible. Thank you.